Hello and welcome, my little sweet darling dears. I am super excited for today's video because we are going to be doing a little closet edit, or more so reviewing the edits that I've already done. I've kind of talked about this in the past, and I feel like this is something that everyone on their own personal style journey goes through at a certain point, because like you have this starting point where you see the general style that you like, it clicks, something just feels right about it, and so then you start trying to take your style in that general direction. As you're walking down this general direction style-wise, you're gonna find little things that you maybe dislike, things that you like a little bit more and you want to focus your style more in that direction. You're gonna get other inspirations, and once you take this like criteria of yes or no, Jinx is on the scratching post. Once you take this criteria that you've made of like things you're looking for in clothes, things that you don't want in your clothes, and then all of these other little inspirations, once you combine all of that together, all the different inspirations plus the criteria, you get your personal style. Finding out what you like and what you don't like is going to just come with experimenting in time. Some of you may know I've been dressing in vintage fashion since I was 15, and ever since then I have been working on honing in my wardrobe to like my dream closet. It's been 12 years, so I've had some time to kind of walk this line and figure out my own criteria for my clothes, like what I like, what I don't like, things that make me feel good, finding other inspirations and figuring out how to like take what I like from each thing. And within the past couple of years, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I have a wardrobe that's full of things that are generally kind of in the house of my own personal style. But some things that I've gotten over the years and that I have just don't quite fit my personal style. Maybe it don't fit quite right. Maybe the color scheme's off. You know, just like little things, like it's so close but not quite there yet. And I really want to have a wardrobe where I love every single piece inside of it. So recently I went into my closet, and anything that I was feeling iffy about, anything that didn't fit into like my criteria and my inspirations, I took out and I sold. And with that money, then I was able to go and buy pieces that I felt fit more directly into my own personal category of style. So with the money that I got from selling some of my pieces that were close but no cigar, I was able to get some pieces that I've been looking at, things that I've been looking for, some things that I've really been loving ever since they've become a part of my wardrobe. And I kind of wanted to share some of those new pieces and like why I chose them for my wardrobe and how they fit into like my own personal style. Like I said in my trend prediction video, I think style is extremely personal. I really tried to look inward and kind of go through my closet, try things on as I'm dressing for day to day, think about why I like certain items and why I'm maybe not drawn to other pieces as much. So I've got some things here that were sent to me. I've been really particular about who and what I accept in from companies though. Like I said, I'm really trying to focus on personal style and not just like a broad umbrella of what could be my style. I want to look at things in my closet, all of the pieces I want to be in love with, I want to be obsessed with. I want people to see it and be like, that's Devyn, very specifically. I don't want to have things in my closet that are just like, okay, I'm like, you know, all right with wearing. I want everything to feel truly like me. So I don't have everything from this package out here. I made a short showing all of these pieces, so you can check out my channel and watch that if you want to see everything that the Hippie Shake sent me. But I'm really stoked about their latest collection. It's like on tour 74, all very like glam inspired rock and roll kind of pieces. These pants make me feel so amazing when I'm wearing them. I've worn them so much ever since I got them, and they're really comfortable too. And honestly, I'm not that much of a pants person, but these have been great. And there's a matching vest. I really liked all the pieces that I've gotten from the Hippie Shake in this last collection. I feel like everything's really fun and unique and very wearable for me. So So I wanted to mention those, even though I'm not going to mention everything that they sent me because it was a pretty big box, honestly. So thanks to them. I've been loving the pieces, but I wanted to note those specifically. Also this from the Hippie Shake, I haven't worn this yet, but I'm really excited to. And it's just this cool vest with like the fun kind of guitar motif. I like that it has the guitar, but it's not just the guitar. It's got like this little wave that it comes in and out to. I feel like this is really wearable for me. I like the like dark glam rock kind of vibe here. The embroidery is beautiful, and this is just like a fun thing to add over like an otherwise, you know, kind of plain outfit. This was sent to me by Samantha Pleat, who I've modeled for like a couple years ago. I really love their clothes. It's very like whimsical, vintage inspired, but everything that they have is very unique, and I love the silhouettes that they create with their clothes. I feel like everything is just so beautiful that they do, and the prints that they create for their clothes as well. But I got this little black cover up. I wear it so much. I literally just wore it to work the other day, so it's a little bit wrinkled, but it's got all these buttons. The hem is so cool. I'm looking for things with a little bit of like a fun and unexpected twist to them as well. And this just does that so much. I have seriously worn this so many times ever since I've gotten it. It's so versatile, and these sleeves are gorgeous too. I'm just a big fan of this. I got this hat off of Vestiaire Collective, I believe. It is vintage Christian Dior, and I had been looking at this for so long. It was honestly such a good price for a vintage hat that's designer. But I needed a new black beret because I had this black beret that was one of my first vintage things that I ever got. It was from France. I like cherished it so much because I have had it since I was 16. Within like the last year, I have no idea where it went. It completely disappeared, and it honestly broke my heart because it was one of those pieces that I wore all the time. And so finally I got a replacement for it. Some things just happen for a reason. Sometimes when you lose an opportunity or something, it just means that something else better is out there for you. And I think losing my black beret meant that this other great thing was waiting for me. I love the little top bit here with the silk kind of flower. I think it's super cute, and again is like a classic staple piece with just an unexpected twist. Some of the criteria for my closet when I was looking for these new pieces are the color palette. I have a very specific color palette that I like. I'm looking for pieces that really fit me well. I'm looking for classic pieces with like an elevated element to them, like something a little bit unexpected, something a little artistic and maybe avant-garde. I love mixing masculine and feminine. I love pattern. Those are kind of the things that I have written down and went through my closet and decided whether things fit or whether they don't, and when I'm shopping, also using that kind of criteria as a guideline. Another hat, I got this off of Depop. It's like a little cheetah print beret. So cute. Again, like a staple that could be worn with so many things, but you know, something fun and different like this pattern. I'm pretty sure it's vintage 90s. The inside is fun as well, which is always a bonus. I got these pants off of the Real, and they're Anna Sui. I used them in my last video styling like modern clothes in a vintage way. I love a mid-rise pant, and striped pants are always a plus. They're just so fun. They fit like the pirate kind of glam vibe that I love. The panels for the flared pants are huge, and so they're just like a little extra, and I'm kind of looking for that in my clothing pieces. I want something to be a little extra about each thing, and this is totally extra. I love the fabric choices. Again, I like black with color, so this is checking all the boxes for me. You can throw them on like nothing, but it brings that like elevated piece to it rather than just like a pair of blue jeans. Anna Sui is one of my favorite designers along with Betsy Johnson, and I have been working to start a good Betsy Johnson collection the past couple of years. I have a couple pieces of her jewelry, and now that I've been out buying things, I've been on the lookout for Betsey Johnson as well. Speaking of Betsey, this is one of the pieces that I got recently. It's like this gigantic locket. The back looks like this, so you could flip it around and wear it either way. This is a little cat, which you know I love cats. I can't really resist. And the cat has like these 3D glasses on and then a 3D little crown. And it's got all these little jewels around it. I think it's so, so cute. Another Depop piece that I found. I have to put like a picture or something in here yet, but it's really cute. Like I said, I'm collecting Betsey. This little coin has a cat with a crown on it too. The back says XOXO Betsey. So, fun little jewelry piece. This is going to be some people's love and some people's hate. I love it. It is a fur skirt or shawl kind of thing, like depending on how you wear it. I got it off of Depop, and the woman who I bought it from said that it is supposed to be a shawl, but she used to wear it as a skirt in the 90s. I think it is so cool and just so weird. It has this slit up the side, which I just put a safety pin in to keep it like a little more closed for a more like everyday wearable kind of piece. But I think that this is just super fun and kind of like an unexpected piece like I'm looking for. Another piece of criteria for buying new clothes for me, like even when I'm out thrifting, is no more project pieces unless it is something that will never be seen again. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to tell when you are buying online. I got these shorts that I'm in love with, right? I love little hot pants. It is just something that I wear all the time. I don't have white ones, and I love the low buckle. We all know how I feel about belts on hips. I love it. So I get these shorts. I'm really excited about them. I try them on. The zipper is one of those things where you can zip it up, but it just comes right apart. So kind of a bummer because I'm trying not to do project pieces, and honestly, I don't know how to fix zippers. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm gonna have to take it to somebody else. So I've just been safety pinning it and wearing it like this for now, honestly. Luckily, it kind of fits with like the punk influence slash new wave style, but sometime I would like to have a zipper that works. For now, this is a stylistic and practical choice, but otherwise I love these shorts. They're really cute. I've worn them a lot since I got them too. Those are from Depop. Another piece from Depop and another Betsey Johnson piece is this. I am obsessed with this jacket. This is one of my favorite things that I've gotten with my sale money. These are just like clip-on earrings from my great grandma. I have them on there as some decoration. Also didn't come with the safety pins. But like, look at the structure. The cut of this is gorgeous. The back has these little like faux leather straps that I think looks super cool. Can be tightened, can be loosened. I have worn this two ways since it has buttons that go all the way down here and even holes that go all the way down. Normally when you're wearing it and you button it up like this, that's about as far as you can button, right? Because at least me, I have wider hips than my waist. But I've also worn it where I pull this up into my waist and I button it. I'll show you in the try-on, like here. And then it creates this like bigger, more dramatic kind of lapel area, which I think is really cool. So I've been loving this. It's really fun to mix with other plaids too. I love mixing patterns, and I think it is kind of a difficult thing to do and make look cool. But honestly, a trick to help you mixing patterns is find a pattern that's bigger and then something that's smaller and mix the two together. This is just what I've found is helpful for me anyways. It might not be always true. I'm not speaking like gospel or anything here. Also, you just kind of have to try and see if it works sometimes. Things may sound good theoretically and then, you know, don't always pan out. So I recommend just trying things out without any judgment or any expectation, really. Just, you know, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. Okay, this I have yet to wear yet, but I got this from Andrew's mom's boutique, and it's like this little, you know, short kind of jacket. I love the pattern in it, but I like having little jackets like this that don't hide the waistline, because sometimes you just need a little something over, but you don't want to lose whatever is going on down here in your waist. Some more jewelry. I also wore these in my last video. These are from Lily and Rose Boutique. I found them on TikTok and then put them in my like Christmas gift guide list kind of thing. I was obsessed with them immediately, and they messaged me and said that they'd be happy to send me a pair. So this was a gift, but I really was hoping that I'd get them for Christmas or I would buy them for myself. So no matter what, I was going to own these, but thank you to them for giving them as a gift. This is just like the epitome of the direction I want my style to go into. They look so much like Schiaparelli earrings. Another one of my favorite like luxury brands. I just love the mixture of art and fashion together. You could wear these with like a simple black dress and it really just takes it to a different level. Now I got this really cool dress, which I think is so pretty. It has this like over layer that's kind of like flouncy, and then this bottom that is a little more like a pencil skirt. And I think it just makes for a really cool silhouette. I love the like slightly poofy sleeves and the little collar here. Zips up and down, you got a pocket, the pleats in the back. It's a stunning piece. It's kind of like glam rock mod-esque. More Betsy Johnson, but these I got for Christmas from my mom. She had asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, if you find anything secondhand like Betsy Johnson, I'm really trying to collect more Betsy pieces. And she found these shoes, which I love, 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 love. They are so cool. Like the knit clog is something I have never seen before. The studs are super cool. I love the red and blue and the hearts. Excellent, excellent job for my mom this year for Christmas. Now I'm gonna show you 4 other pairs of shoes, but I got these off of like an actual modern day shoe normal shopping website called Novus. I was on Pinterest looking at pictures, and you know that one picture of Marianne Faithfull sitting at a couch with this like blue ostrich, I think, jacket or something on, and then she's got on these silver little heels. I have literally always been obsessed with these heels ever since I first saw that picture in high school. And Pinterest has this interesting feature where you can like click on something and it will pull up places to shop for similar items to that. I clicked on it and just out of curiosity was looking around and ended up on this site called Novus, and they were doing like buy one get one 50% off of shoes. I really wanted the silver shoes that I found, so I ended up getting a couple other pairs as well, and these are the shoes that I got from Novus. I'm pretty sure that these were the pair that came up from the Marianne Faithfull a little bit. They crisscross in the back and the strap goes around the ankle. Love the pointed toe and how this kind of goes along with that. I'm obsessed with kitten heels. I feel like they're so elegant. So that's number 1 pair. I also got these really fun chunky platforms. These are gonna be great for the summertime, and I love wearing tights with open-toed shoes or like chunky knit socks with open-toed shoes. I just think it's kind of a fun look, even though sometimes a little impractical. It's got this fun little like cutout here, which Andrew lovingly coined the parking garage, and I totally agree. Little peephole. I also got these silver shoes. I have some silver flats that I got at a costume drive maybe 2 years ago now, and I had been obsessed with them. But I do like having a little bit of a heel, so I decided it was time to like really get me some silver heeled shoes. Although I love the kitten heels, sometimes I just need something that's a little more like blocky, and these look a little more 60s in my opinion. Those could kind of pass as like 70s or 80s shoes, I feel like. But this is fun because I like the 2 different silvers, like this shiny one and then this more of like a matte kind of silver. And then the last pair from Novus are these. I love, 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 love these. A lot of the platforms that I get secondhand unfortunately fall right apart. I just wanted a pair that I knew were going to stay together for a long time, besides my like super sparkly Jeffrey Campbell ones. And this is a perfect staple, like black, chunky. It's got the straps so you're a little more secure in there. I love how shiny and like bubble-like they are. Okay, and now finally, this last group of things that I want to share are from this vintage shop. I bought a vintage swimsuit from her, I don't know, however many years ago, and I have loved it so much. It is like this gorgeous embroidered white swimsuit from Mexico. It's so, so beautiful, but recently she reached out to me and wanted to do a little collaboration, so I kind of explained to her like the direction that my style's going into, this like GTO's glam rock, new wave, dark kind of eccentric style that I'm going for. Told her my likes and dislikes, and she sent me a bunch of clothes from her shop. She's got so many cool pieces there. I will link it down in the description, and I encourage you to go check out her page if you're looking for some great vintage. Not only clothes, but she also has like books and other fun things there. And I'm so excited with everything that she sent me. I've already worn a couple of these pieces, so I'm stoked to share them with you. First, this is actually the first thing that I pulled out of the box, I believe, and I was just awestruck. So the inside is kind of like rough, but this seems like a very old piece to me, so I'm totally okay with that. I kind of like the tattered, ghostly look anyways, and nobody can see this. It's just for me, honestly, so it helps me get into the vibe. But it's this beautiful velvet. The sleeves are so stunning. It's like a little top or cover up, and the velvet is so soft. This is such a beautiful piece. I'm so excited to wear. Then I got this, which I can see myself using as a swimsuit cover up come summertime. It's this polyester 70s like long kind of button up thing. First off, I love the collar. This is definitely giving like new wave, does 60s B-52s kind of vibe. I love it. I love how loud it is. Will be really fun to layer underneath things as well. And the collar is just too good. Like, look at these points. Are you joking? I told her I wanted lots of sparklies, and she really came through. This sweater vest is so cute. Like, wearing it on its own, but also layering it up with something underneath it for winter is so cool. Like, I love the iridescent kind of sequins that this has on. It just catches the light beautifully, and they're really packed in there. In person, the shine is even more gorgeous. And the inside is not itchy at all because it has a great lining, which I love to see. I've also been looking into KV body types and essences. Like so many people, I love to categorize myself like that. And I feel like it'll just kind of help me understand why I like certain things on me versus others. And I don't know if I'm doing it completely right, but I'm pretty sure that I'm a soft gamine and my essence is romantic gamine. So also something that's kind of helped me along as I'm doing this edit. Not letting it be like rules or anything that I have to follow, but something that's kind of nice just to keep in mind and think about. Corin also sent me this gorgeous dress, which reminds me totally of like 70s Biba. It's a dark blue velvet, beautiful buttons up, amazing neckline, which I'm obsessed with. Comes with a little belt, and it's like midi length. The sleeves are gorgeous, and I love the little tiny bit of poof that is at the shoulders. She's also sent me this metallic top, which is going to be such a great piece to have. I can wear this in so many different ways. It's like semi-sheer, so kind of fun, a little sexy. The neckline I think is gorgeous. I like that it's got a little bow in front too. I mentioned that I really wanted sparkles and metallics. Again, this fits the bill. I wore this in my last video. It's this really sparkly tank top. Again, something that could be layered over other pieces to give like an extra little bit of pow to something, but how amazing does that catch the lights? And kind of a loose knit like this is so nice because it will be able to be worn in the summertime too without feeling like I'm wearing winter clothes. But it also makes sense to layer this up over top of other things in the winter, I feel like. I also told her about my band and that I need stage wear. This was something that I had my eye on, this gorgeous little leotard. I love the black. I love dance pieces. I have been in dance my entire life, and I'm so glad that I still get to honor that part of me by using dance pieces for stage wear and also just like everyday wear. But how pretty is the little detail around the neck? And I don't even have to worry about my hair getting caught in sequins like this anymore because it's off my neck area. So this is great. This is super great. Also, I feel like my short hair just shows off necklines better, so I'm super excited to wear this. And I can also style it with like a skirt or pants. for everyday kind of casual wear too. And then around the cuffs is also the little sequin trim. I got a couple pairs of gloves from her, and these I wore to my last play practice. It's freezing here in Chicago. So these actually came in handy on the way home because I got in my car after practice. It was so cold, I couldn't even touch the steering wheel. And just having some little gloves honestly made the drive home so much easier. It at least got me on the road earlier than I would if I would have had to wait for my steering wheel to be warm enough to touch. But how pretty is it with this little like heart cutout? I didn't even realize it was a heart until my friend closed it for me and pointed it out. But I think that's just like the sweetest detail. And again, with like the elevated little bit, like I have black leather gloves, but nothing with like this fun kind of whimsical, unexpected twist to it. And she also sent me these brown ones. Andrew loved these, which makes sense to me because he loves like this kind of a color scheme. He is definitely like a brown boy. I am all about black as my neutral, but I love the knit details. Like that is also so fun and unexpected. And the leather is so smooth and in such great condition. I love, love, love these. This I wore to work the other day. It is this maxi length black and silver skirt. This I just see myself wearing so much. It fit like a glove when I put it on. I love that it has belt loops so I can wear a belt with it if I want to. I'm really loving floor length kind of looks lately. I predicted flare, easy to add flare, being a hot thing this year. And to help me continue on with my flare journey, she sent these cute little buttons. This one's Shirley Temple. It says, "My friend Shirley Temple" on it. Adorable, vintage. This one is 94 Bike Fest, so I love that. I love anything like motorcycle and car related. It comes from being in a family of grease monkeys. And then she also sent all of these. There's like 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vintage miniature pins. And these say, "Vote for Red Lion, the motorist choice." Super duper cute. So I'm probably gonna have to give these out to some people as well. The last thing she sent me is not clothing, and it's the last thing I have to share with you. So it's not really too much part of the closet edit besides the fact that she sent me that package with a lot of clothes, and she included this vintage Tarzan book. It is The Beasts of Tarzan. I'm so excited to read it. I used to love Tarzan as a kid. It was one of those movies that my brother and I would just watch over and over and over again. So it'll be fun to like read the original story of it. I love old books. I have a decent collection, but I'm always happy to get something new to add. And this has some cool illustrations in it as well, which I think are just so beautiful. The font here is gorgeous. And that's gonna be a fun read. So thank you so much to Corin for sending me that gorgeous bundle of clothes. Be sure to check out the link in the description to check out her shop if you're looking for some vintage. I hope that this was fun for you and gives you an idea on maybe a way to start honing in your personal style, different ways to look at things, because I know when I was first starting dressing vintage, I was just like, okay, anything that's in this decade that I like, it's mine, because I wasn't finding a lot of things. So if it kind of fit in the category, I was going to get it and wear it, you know? But then I got to the point where it's like, okay, I have a lot of things that kind of fit in this, but it's not quite my personal style. So if you're at the point in your style journey where you have a lot of things that fit under the general umbrella of the style you like, but you're ready to hone in and get something a little more personal, I would say go into your closet, make lists of your likes and dislikes with colors, with textures, with fits, with silhouettes. Make that list, make a list of all your inspirations, and then go for each one of those and list off the pieces that make you love that inspiration. But with all of that information, then when you are out looking for new pieces, you can refer to these lists, what your likes are, what your dislikes are, what makes you feel good, whatever, and you're not just going in blindly like, oh yeah, this is kind of cute, you know, because I think a lot of things are cute, but it doesn't mean that it really fits in my personal style. So I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that it has been entertaining and fun and that you've enjoyed seeing some of these new pieces. I am sending you lots of love. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night or whatever time it is, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and I'll catch you in the next one.